I was in Chuka University.
Yeah.
Everything was good, done well with my studies. Then I was quite active in the Christian Union. So again,
Actually, I was actually about to ask you, how was your life in campus? But now, yeah, just go on.
yeah, the life in campus, I used to hear that people saying life in campus is too tough. And when I went to Chuka, I saw very many people. Went to the Christian Union and I saw very many people, like over 2,000 CU members. I was like, this one is a very big Christian Union. No one even could ever notice you.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know how things happen. I don't know if how people see others. So think they see potential in someone.
Yeah.
So I think after my first year,
Yeah.
I was approached by the current executive leadership of the CU to join the executive of the CU.
And that is your
After my first year.
After your first year.
Yeah, we're just coming from holiday.
Yeah.
So we're getting the second year.
Okay.
And I was like, how did you choose me?
You didn't even apply for it.
You don't apply for that. You don't apply for that. How did you even saw me? Like, how can I lead all these people? I have not served as a subcommittee and you're taking me to executive. Then someone who approached me, encouraged me and talked a lot and accepted. So I serve in the as a prayer coordinator in the executive board. Then after that, when our term was over, I was approached again because I was still in my second year. I was going to my third year. I was approached now to serve as the chair of the CU.
Wow. That is in your third year.
In my third year.
Well, then maybe your life in campus sounds it was just awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Serving the Christian Union.
Yes.
Was it hard now? Maybe, but you said that you used to serve back at home, right?
I served in high school.
In high school.
But even as home, I served.
Okay. So it was not like a new field that you've been.
It was not a new field, but it was coming with a lot of responsibilities, not compared with the previous ones.
Okay.
So it had a lot of leading like 2,000 members of a Christian Union.
That's a huge.
And
crowd.
getting the board decision making, all those. Then after that, serve as the chairman. So I am sure if you heard of Focus Kenya.
Focus, they have had that group.
Focus Kenya is a student movement that brings all the Christians Union in the country from every university. So they have regions. We have Mount Kenya, Pwani region, Northern and Southern Nairobi. We have Central Rift, we have North Rift. We have 7 regions. So we were in Mount Kenya. Chuka is in Mount Kenya. So in every region, we bring all the CUs together. Then we have the executive of that region. Do you know what? I was again nominated to be the chair of that region.
Wow.
Yes.
This is just one door opening after the other.
Yes.
One door opening after the other. How was the feeling after being nominated now in a very large region? Now you'll be leading this huge region. How was the feeling and were you ready for that?
I was not ready. Like, I'm going to get this. People are going to nominate me for this. But one thing that I came to realize is I can't control what God is leading or God is causing to happen. There's nothing I can do. So it's to accept as a way of maybe preparing me for other things or, just to serve. So, it had a lot of things, a lot of activities, traveling. I was traveling almost every weekend, having exec meeting. I have to chair everything. So we meet with the regional student executive committee. We make decisions that go to other different CUs within the region.
So these are different universities within the region.
Those are the universities within Mount Kenya now. We are from Meru, Chuka, we go to Nyeri, Kirinyaga, all those CUs around that area.
Embu. That's a very large region.
Yes, I was the chair for the students.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. So again, these regions come together. They form the National Student Executive Committee. So the National Student Committee have all the members of every region, 5 of them. So we are 35. Because we have 7 regions, 5
executives.
Officials.
That's 35.
So we are 35. But again, we have to get the leadership of these 35. So every region must have one person. So we have a board of 7 members, 7 officials. I was chosen again to be the chair of the National Student Executive Committee.
Wow, then that means that your work was very outstanding and very excellent, because now being chosen like in every executive, it's not just a normal thing. It must be you are working overboard.
Yeah, so I serve as the chair, the National Student Executive Committee for that movement, Focus Kenya. So it was a lot.
That was now in 2019, or?
Not really, that was 2021, last year.
Last year, 2021.
2021.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. I just handed over that leadership this year, April.
This year, April.
This year, April.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. What happened next?
So after that, that's concerning leadership.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I learned a lot because I used to sit in very big boards of boards of that movement.
Yeah.
And I have really learned a lot from meeting with
Meeting
big people.
and big people as
like
well.
big people.
Yeah, big people.
Yeah, so it was really nice. Yeah, so that's my journey in Kenya.
Now you graduated. Maybe we fast forward. Now you're graduating in 2021, or?
No, I didn't graduate in 2021. So let me take you to how did I came here, so that I will tell you when did I graduate.
Yeah.
So the camp that the Wasungu hotel that I was working, I did a very good job in my first time. Yeah. So every time when I go home for my long holiday, they call me back.
Wow.
So this time round, I went there, and when it was 1 week to go back to school, I served a family, the husband, wife, and their 2 sons.
Okay.
And they were so happy about my service. Yeah, I used to get a lot of tips because I serve the guests very well. So they appreciate my work.
Yeah.
So when they were checking out, they spent 3 nights, but when they were checking out, the man came and told me, "Hey, Alan, thanks so much for your service. Can I have your details, just your email and your phone number, if you don't mind?" He didn't give me tip. Actually, he gave some men tip there, but he didn't give me anything. I told him, I don't mind. Yeah. I just gave him my email and my phone number.
Okay.
And he went. I was left.
He didn't tell you why he's taking
your
details?
No, he didn't tell me. I didn't even interact with him.
Was it a Kenyan?
No.
Okay.
He's a Mzungu. He didn't tell me. I didn't even ask, who are you? Where do you come from? There were no such questions.
Okay.
So after a while, I went back to school. I was in second year by that time. Going to my third year. Yeah, getting to my third year. Yeah. So I think after a while, I received an email from this man. Yeah. "Hey, Alan, this is Tim. And it was so nice to meet you." And I was like, "Who is this?"
Yeah, you don't even remember because it's a while now.
I'm trying to remember. And I was like, I got.
Yeah.
So he told me, "How are you? How are you still doing? Are you in the camp?" I told him, "No, I'm not in that camp." That time I was in third year. "Where are you?" "I'm in school." "You mean you are a student?" "Yeah." "What do you do?"
Yeah.
"I do biomedical sciences." "Oh, that's so nice." Yeah, my name is Tim and my wife is Kathy. We have our 2 sons, Ben and Danny. And we are from United States of America.
Wow.
And we just want to appreciate you for everything that you have done. You made us to feel home in that hotel. That was so kind of you.
Wow, that is amazing. How did you receive that information?
I was excited about it, and again, it was so nice. Then after a while, I think end of that year, I received a mail, like a package from them. They sent a gift from me from US, and they sent a gift to me in Kenya just to appreciate me. And I was like, "What's this?"
So guys, you can hear just Alan's story is just, I'm even lost where to proceed with the interview because his story is so sweet to listen. And now you have received the gift from the US.
Yes.
How was the feeling?
I was so excited about it because I never thought kind of such things. And then I was so happy about it. I just have to appreciate them, and just to say thank you was the only thing I can say.
Yeah, sure.
So that was 2019, end of 2019. So last year, I finished my undergrad this year, April.
2022.
2022.
And you're in the US.
I'm done with my first semester of my graduate school.
Wow, your story is so amazing. Your story is so amazing. And I'm just still trying to digest what you've just said, that someone you served long ago now is appreciating you for what you did. And that shows the kind of humanity and the kind of service that we should have, because we don't know who we are serving.
Yeah.
And I'm very interested to know what is happening next, because I can see like there's a sweet ending.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lesson to all of us, even to you, to me, and to your viewers.
Yes.
That whenever you meet with someone, treat everybody well. Yeah. You don't know what will follow next.
Sure.
Because do you know what followed after this?
Yeah.
This man told me, "Oh, I'm a professor.
Wow.
I'm a professor of biology.
Yeah.
I teach in Grand Valley State University."
Wow.
And my wife,
Yeah.
Kathy, teach in Hope College. She's a professor of chemistry. And his firstborn, Danny, is doing his PhD in Baltimore.
Wow.
And the last born, Ben, is still in, I don't grade 7. And I was like, okay, things are happening. All right.
Yeah.
Then our friendship developed, and we kept in touch, talking. And end of last year, when I was in my attachment in Kemri, I was in Kemri, Kenya Medical Research, doing my attachment.
Yeah.
So he told me, "Alan, you are finishing school. What's your plan?" I told him, I don't know. Maybe just finish school, try to get some work. But something told me, oh, this man is in the field of academia. He might be. Yeah. And
he must be having some.
Yeah, and I told him, and I don't mind. I would like even as well to maybe further my studies if I can get an opportunity. And he told me, there are programs that are called GAs, graduate assistantship. I'm not sure if you have heard of it, but we have them. Yeah. And maybe you can try apply here if you are interested. And then, but I don't guarantee you that you'll get. They are very competitive. Yeah. So what happens if you get? I'll guide you how to apply. If you get, because you have to do an interview. Yeah. I'll be so excited when you get. I'll help you. I will bring you to US.
Wow. Now before we proceed from there, because now
I was in 4.1 by that time.
4.1. You've not even done with your
No, I'm not done with it. No.
Wow, and these are just good news coming your way.
Yes.
Now, before we proceed, maybe you can explain to our viewer what is a graduate assistantship, because now I think you're very versant with that. What is a graduate assistantship?
So, graduate assistantship is where like graduate students are given some responsibilities. Yeah. Maybe research or teaching. Like for mine is a teaching assistantship. So I teach students undergrad first years. Wow. I teach biology. But if you're doing research, you work in lab and working with professors, then you can get a full GA where maybe they can pay your full tuition fee and even give you stipends. Like that's what they do for me. They pay all my tuition fee and then they pay me stipends.
Wow. I don't want us to preempt that, because that's where we are coming. So that is what a GA is. A graduate assistantship is kind of like a scholarship of a kind.
Yeah, but you have a responsibility to do.
Yeah. So now you're not done with your campus.
Okay, I'm not done with my campus.
Yes.
So early this year, I sent my application January. So when I sent my application, Chris, the admissions director. So I sent my admission, and I told Tim, my friend, how can I even do applications and I'm not done with my undergrad? He told me, no, you just send. Just send. So when I sent my transcript, they are an official transcript. So they told me, no, we don't need an official transcript. But then the department said we can use an official transcript. So they talked to the admissions office to accept my unofficial transcript. So when I graduate, I'll present to them. They don't allow it.
The probability is they don't even allow you. I think
they sent me an email. We don't need, we have received your transcript, but they are not official. So we don't need them.
Isn't that a miracle, Alan? That's
so
a miracle.
I said, no.
Now you're getting an admission without transcripts.
So I sent my transcript for first year, second year, and third year only. I don't have a transcript for fourth year. So they sent my, when I finished my application, they told me we have received all your documents. We are forward to the department for review. So they will get a response from the department. A few weeks later, I received an email from the department. You qualified to do masters.
Yeah.
But now I applied for graduate assistantship. You have to do an interview.
Yeah, sure.
So because we only have 3 positions for full GA, and it's competitive, and we have very many people who applied. Okay, that's fine. They just set an interview for me. I was in 4.2 now. I was in Chuka at that time. I told the dean and my other professors in Chuka who were recommending for me.
Yeah.
They didn't even believe. Like, what's this?
Yeah, because I'm
my
also
dean
not getting it. How
dean,
you get admission without all the transcripts?
Yes, my dean.
Yeah.
He was like, Alan, are you sure this is a good deal? It sounds sweet. Are you sure this one is not
like,
a con?
Yeah. Like so many Kenyans usually see things this like though they say,
scam.
This is a scam.
Yeah, and I told him, yes, Prof, this one is true. This one is so true. Then they recommended me, and then after I tell the professor, I have my interview on Friday for the GA. Then I didn't go to class for 2 days, just preparing. I don't know what they will ask me.
Yeah.
So had an interview on Friday, and an interview for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah. The graduate committee, there were 5 of them.
Yeah.
They interviewed me through Zoom.
Yeah.
Asked me questions, and when they are done, I felt I did something good. But I was not sure of the outcome.
Sure.
So then I get back to my friend. I did an interview. They asked me questions. So fingers crossed. Let's see what will happen. Then after that, I think after 3 days, my friend told me 2 of the graduate committee members called me, and they said,
called him now.
Yes.
Okay.
And tell him we have interviewed. There is that student of yours you are saying we interviewed.
Yeah.
And the committee was so happy about his interview. We were so impressed. So we are waiting to see the results. Maybe we'll give him a feedback on Wednesday.
Wow.
On Wednesday, I received an email from the graduate director.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Alan. You've been given a graduate assistantship.
Yay!
I was like, no.
And you're still not yet done with your...
I'm in 4.2. Wow. I have a GA.
Wow.
So they told me today on Wednesday, do you know on Friday I have I-20?
Really?
Yeah. I don't even know what's an I-20.
Yeah.
I just received an I-20 from Chris.
Crazy. Yeah.
So I took the I-20 to the dean, and he said, no. And now I believe this one is true.
The dean was still not.
He was like,
believing.
No, hii yako hapana.
Yeah.
So the department in Chuka walikuwa wanasema, oh, this is amazing. So it was a story.
Yeah.
So I got the GA, and now I started thinking, oh, it's true, I'm going to America.
Yeah.
That time, I think that was on February.
Yeah.
Getting to March.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to come on August.
Yeah.
I don't know what even to do.
Where to start from?
I don't have even a passport.
Yeah. Yeah, because this journey of coming to the US is
I have not even applied. I have not applied.
Yeah.
So I have
the issues with the immigration. Getting those documents sometimes becomes very hard.
Yeah. So after getting this, and then I saw it's now I'm going to US, so I have to tell my family. They didn't know the whole process.
You didn't tell them all this long?
No.
Come on. Or you two never believed that this thing gonna work?
I knew there is it might work, but I didn't want to tell them before. Okay. I'm sure there is that mambo mingi sana. When maybe something failed, people can say, oh, he said this and this.
It's not working.
So sometimes I think it's good to just leave things and let the action speak.
Yeah, sure.
So I told them, I told them there's probability I might go. I'm going. There's probability.
Yeah.
There's probability I might go.
Yeah.
So I'm working on to see how I can get documents. That time I was still the chair of the National Student Executive Committee this year, the chair of the CU, the chair of the region. I'm a student. I need to work hard for my grades. And I'm running out every day to see how I can get all these documents. I have to go to Embu, apply. This one is very urgent. Go to Nairobi, immigration, see how they can give you a passport as early as possible. So that time I had a I-20, so I went to Nairobi. I went to Nairobi on Monday and told them, I need a passport. Why do you need a passport? It's so urgent. Do you have any document that shows it's urgent? Give them my I-20. You have I-20 by that time.
Oh, really? You're just lucky, because I remember when I was going for my passport, I had to spend like 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, going from Eldoret to Nairobi for like, I went there for like 4 times. I'm going there, they're sending me back to Eldoret. Others telling me go to Kisumu, and then
it's
I know how challenging it is to get those documents.
So I went to the customer service unit in the immigration in Nyayo House, I think. Nyayo House. So I tell it's urgent, and they told me, okay, just give us your number. I leave my I-20 and I gave them my number. I went back to Chuka.
So you've left your I-20 there?
Yeah, I left a copy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was now getting worried. How do you leave this I-20 and the way this document is so important?
I left a copy of my I-20. Yeah. And then they told me, okay, we'll give you a feedback. We'll call you. Yeah. So I went back to Chuka. Chuka is far from Nairobi, like almost 4 hours. Yeah. So I went back to Nairobi, Chuka. So going back to Chuka, vile tu nimefika jioni, I received a call. Hey, is this Alan? Yeah. Tomorrow 8 a.m. come for your biometric.
Wow. Wow. No, so now that is, you're going for your biometrics in Nairobi.
Yeah. So the following day in the morning, back to Nairobi. Yeah. By 7 a.m. I was in Nairobi. Wow. By 8 a.m. my biometric. Yeah. And everything was done. That was on Tuesday. On Friday, my passport was out.
So within a span of 1 week, you got your passport?
Yeah. From Monday, by Friday, I have my passport. Guys told me, you bribe, we don't believe.
Let me tell you, mine stayed for more than 2 months to get a passport.
I got my passport within
You're just
2
lucky.
days.
You're just lucky. You're just lucky. Your life is just full of blessings, because if you got your passport in 1 week, that's amazing.
Yeah, I got my passport in 1 week. People told me you bribe, but I told them, no, I don't have money to bribe. I don't believe in bribing. I don't bribe at all. Got my passport, so what next? To apply for fees. I was still in school that time. I'm not done with my exam for the last semester. So I went back, finished my project. Yeah, we were doing some projects, finished exams. Now I'm ready. That was on May. So I had to start applying for visa by May. Yeah. And I didn't know even how to apply. But I met with a friend. He's in this program, Kenya Airlift. Yeah. He's called Felix. Felix? Yeah, right now he's in Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was in Chuka by that time. Yeah. Then he really helped me, connected with a friend. Yeah. You know Bosco?
Bosco. Bosco is a good friend of mine. Yeah.
So he connected with me with Bosco because Bosco was in Nairobi. And I was coming, I just got some work to do immediately after school in Nairobi.
After you finished, you got a job in Nairobi?
Yes.
Man, I don't think there is anybody who is luckier than you, man.
So I connected with Bosco, and he helped me to fill the DS-160, the whole process, and applied my visa. But the appointment was on November 28th. So I gave up. I said, this one is not going to work.
Yeah, because your admission is in August.
And the interview is on November 28th. Then, we kept waiting and to see how things will go. Yeah, and I think after some time, I didn't know the policy of waiting up to 30 days so that he can request an emergency appointment. Okay. So I did it very early and they rejected. And I was heartbroken.
It happens in the embassy because it's very, they follow these rules very to the latter, because I remember even for my case when I went for my visa, they had to, we did an expedite, which was supposed to be on 1st of August, and then we were given the date. But when we went there, they said, no, you're supposed to report to school on 21st. This is too early for you. Yeah. We don't want to deny you the chance, so we're going to give you a different date. Yeah. So for those guys who are still planning to go to the embassy, make sure that you check your dates very well. Yeah, and you wait for
those guys are very strict.
They're very strict
with their policies.
Yeah, sure. So now you didn't know.
And then I said, okay, so I was working somewhere and I didn't want to tell anybody in that company I'm going to US until I have my visa. But it reached to a point I was like, no, I'm going to get this. I didn't even get this, but I was so confident that I will get this visa. And this fall I'm going to US. So one day I tell some of the colleagues, guys, I'm leaving. And where are you going? I'm going to US. Everybody was like, they don't.
That's after you get your visa.
I didn't get my visa at that time. So they didn't believe that after all I had to get out of that place. And they released me. I went home. I said I just want to go home because I believe I'm going to US. I need to go home and have time with family before I leave. I don't have the visa, but I'm saying before I leave.
That's a lot of faith. That's a lot of faith.